Hey, this ThinkerThunker. This was posted on my Team ThinkerThunker Facebook group by Angie S. Thank you so much, Angie. The story behind this is that this was a trail cam shot. This guy had several trail cams up. They were getting torn down, he thought, by bears. So he put this trail cam up 7 foot high in the tree and was a bit surprised to find this shot after this trail cam had been torn down. So something 7 foot tallish was looking right into his camera, according to him. Now, most everybody believes it's a mask, it's a hoax, but I've found something decidedly non-human about this, and it's as plain as the nose on your face. Let's check it out. Okay, here is the original post on YouTube, posted by Unexplained Mysteries. Come give them a subscribe and a like. This video is called When He Looked Through His Trail Cam. He couldn't explain what it had captured. Let me show you what I found. Okay, this is obviously legendary actor Harrison Ford playing Indiana Jones here. There we go. Now I am going to just do a quick outline around his eyes. There we go. Now I'm going to drop the trail cam figure over. And let me straighten that up, line that up just a little bit better. Something about like that, maybe. Maybe too much. About right there. Perfect. Now, both of their eyes are perfectly lined up. Now, let me back off of that a little bit. And I'll lose the lines. Do you see what's wrong with this? Why, if their eyes are lined up exactly, why does the trail cam figure have a nose that stops like almost 30% shorter than Mr. Ford's? Do some people just have noses that are that short? You'll never find a picture of one, but you can believe that if you want. Now, a lot of people believe that the trail cam figure, oh, that's just a mask. Okay, so what kind of magical mask makes all of this hard cartilage down here on the bottom of your nose go away? There's no explanation. There is no such magical mask that will make your nose shrink up your face 27 to 30%. Now let's do it this way. I'll make the noses line up. There. Now the trail cam figure and Mr. Ford have a nose roughly the same size. Now look where its eyes are, the trail cam figure. How are its eyes like 20 to 30% out wider on its head? I mean, it would be coming out into the hairline. That's ridiculous. What kind of a mask can stretch your eyes out to the side of your head? Only a magical mask. There is no explanation for why this face is that profoundly different from a normal, average human face. Or we could do it this way. This is a sample from a book I'm writing where I measured Mr. Ford from the center of his eye over to the center of his face, and then I measured the length of his nose down to the tip of his nose, and then the space between lip and bottom of his nose. And then I pulled those measurement bars over here. We've got the eye bar, the nose bar, and the lip bar. All humans have the same basic face ratios. There's a certain distance from the nose to the eyes and to the mouth. It's no matter what you look like, we humans have this in common. So measuring this guy, it should look exactly the same as Mr. Ford. So now let's drop in the trail cam mystery beast, and it looks like that. Look closer. The first bar is, again, the eye bar. Look at the trail cam mystery beast. The distance from the center of its nose, center of its face, out to the center of its eye is about 30%, say 25 to 30% further out than Mr. Ford's eye is. That's insane. Then I measured superstar Rihanna's face the exact same way, and then Apollo Creed, Carl Weathers. Then I pulled their face charts over here next to Mr. Ford's. Now, look at this first bar. First bar, again, is the eye bar. Same as Rihanna's, same as Carl Weathers. Now look at their nose bars. Same. Even the lip bars, the distance between their nose and their lip, same. Rihanna's is just a little smaller, and Carl Weathers, the exact same. I could measure your face, my face, 1 billion faces, and no matter ethnicity, no matter size, the basic way our faces, our human faces are assembled, share the same basic proportions. Now look over here at green team. So on the left, we've got red team. Now we've got green team. Look at this eye bar. This eye bar is about 27 to 30% longer. This, from the center of its nose out here to the center of its eye, is about 27% further out than all of these other humans, than your eyes, than my eyes. If Mr. Ford's eyes were out 27% further, he would have his eyes literally wrapping around on the side of his head. He could look into his own ear. That's how freaking bizarre these face proportions are over here for the Trailcam Mystery Beast. Now, to prove to you that the Trailcam Mystery Beast face proportions aren't a fluke, remember this guy? Let me back out a little bit. The white Bigfoot. I did my first face ratio video like back in 2014 looking at this guy. Well, now I'm getting to measure him again for my new book. I've measured him exactly the same as the others, and now I'm going to drag the white giant in. Who do you think? Place your bet. Do you think his face charts are going to line up with green team or red team? Here we go. Boom. Let's get those in. Look at the white giant Bigfoot's eye bar. Matches up almost perfectly with this guy. This guy or gal and this guy or gal, the distance from the center of their nose out to the center of their eye is exactly the same distance, plus or minus small percentages difference. Look at their nose bar, exactly the same. And I bet if we could see this guy's mouth, it would look like this. This is the freakiest thing ever. Look at the lip bar for the white giant. There is twice as much space between its lip, this measurement right down here, than Mr. Ford, than Rihanna, than Carl Weathers, than billions of humans. All of that space, that means that its nose is about almost 30% further up its face than any human face on the planet. Do you get how freakishly bizarre that is? And again, if we could see, if this thing had only been back 10 more inches, we would have seen its mouth too. And I'm betting it would have looked exactly like this, proportionally speaking. But even still, just getting to measure its eye bar and its nose bar and seeing that they are the same as the white giant, that tells me all I need to know. Now, some are going to try to argue and say, this is CGI or this is art. And as an artist who does CGI, I would say, no, it's not. It doesn't have any of the signs of either of those two. But I'll tell you what, if you can go find the artist, the original artist who did this and prove that, then I'll believe you. But until then, it is not CGI and it is not artwork. And last thing, I saw where others tried to say, wait a minute, look at the reflection in its eye. You can see the reflection of who took this. It's a fake photograph. Like, well, first off, people aren't shaped like capsules. That's called a pupil. But I'll tell you what, if you believe a photograph or a photographer took this and it's a fake, now we're back to How did they stretch this person's eyes out 30% further from the center of its face? Or how did they shrink its nose up 30%? See, the proportional distances of its face, the non-human aspect of that, are going to get you every time trying to prove this is a fake. You simply can't do it. And whatever these things are, these big furry things with non-human faces, they're tall too. Remember, this guy had his camera 7 foot up in a tree. That means this thing is taller than 7 foot because your eyes aren't at the top of your head. So there is something really big, furry, with a non-human face out there. Call it whatever you will, but it is not human. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a video, if you would like somebody to do an actual analysis of something you found, trail cam pics or video you've shot, you could post it to my Team ThinkerThunker Facebook channel, and I'll do an actual analysis of it. You know, I'll do a comparison and find out. I'll find out more than just showing your clip like so many, like all the other channels do. They'll show your clip, but they're not going to do any hardcore analysis like I do. So if you would like for me to do that, post that on my Team ThinkerThunker Facebook group. And thank you again, Angie, for posting this. And special thanks, as always, to my patrons and to my YouTube members. You guys make all of the research that I do on all of this. And all the time, all the videos that I make, you make it all possible for $1 a month. Thank you all so very much. All right, everybody. Take care.